Good evening. Ugly match with not so much football, both sides fighting with the elements. Because the game is affected quite early for a penalty, a goal. We have to try to come back one more time. We managed to do it. I think in the first half we were territorially superior. Only some problems to deal with Modi in the left, but everything else I think it was quite under control from our side. We have an opportunity to score the second goal. One action of relaying in the box that it was not rewarded with a penalty. Second half, the game becomes even more ugly, more physical, more interruptions. And there's a moment in the last 20 minutes. Both sides with the subs, the game becomes a little bit more open, not really under control, and in that particular moment they managed to score the second goal, and it was impossible for us to generate enough in the last 10 minutes, and that's it. Congratulations to Kaizer Chiefs for the trophy, and yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Coach. Let's take questions from the floor. Should we have a roving microphone? It is two. Okay, can we get it to him there? Again, please can we make sure that no one enters there at the back, Nelo? The press conference is started.
Evening, Coach. Hard luck on the result today. Lusanda here from Soccer Laduma. Do you feel like the schedule sort of worked against you guys, having played such an intense game against Arrows in the same venue here on Tuesday? The boys looked a little bit leggy towards the end there. Do you feel, how much of an impact did that game have in your preparations for this one?
No, there's no way I can measure the impact of the schedule. Is a subjective reflection. If we go to the data, probably I can give you a better explanation, but after losing the final, if I tell you now what you are looking for that I'm going to tell you, and it's not going to happen, then you will try to paint a different picture. We are in the end of the season, we are in May, we are playing the last games of the season as Chiefs. There's teams with 40 games, there's teams with 26. But there's nothing we can do, like I said already many times during the season. We have a lot of games in our legs because we have been doing very well in every competition. We are very lucky to play tonight. Today, I think it's our game number 44 or somewhere there. But it's because of a good reason. It's because we have a long run in the Champions, we have a long run in the Nedbank Cup, we have a long run also in the MTN8, not in the Carling Cup, but we managed to compete very well in every competition, so can never be an excuse, later to say that it was affecting us. We are Orlando Pirates, we want to play each and every game, we have to deal with the fatigue, we have to deal with all the elements in front of us to be what we want to be, which is, winning and be champions. Today we couldn't, but because there's an opponent as well. But yeah, I think it was a decent tournament for us.
Okay, Coach, let's move on to Leolule from Newsroom Africa.
Thanks so much for joining. Commiserations on the results. Coach, Leolule, coach from Newsroom Africa here. Coach, you've beaten Kaizer Chiefs before, having come from behind. You've also won last year's final against Mamelodi Sundowns, having conceded first. You beat Stellenbosch FC at this stadium earlier in the season, the MTN8, having conceded first. When you get that equalizer, Coach, is there a part of you that believes that your boys have been here before and they will pull another rabbit out the hat.
What you are saying is an accumulation of experiences in big games where most of the times things don't start for us the way we wanted, and we have to show a special character, special courage and resilience. And today was one more proof, but again, we arrived in the last stages of the game, probably not as sharp as usually, and we couldn't cope in that I would say 8-10 minutes where Chiefs were really pushing and putting the game more close to Sipo than Petersen, and in that particular moment I think they were better than us, and we couldn't manage to arrive in the last part of the game spending more time in their side. But like I said many times, this season will be before and after for this group, I'm sure, for our youngsters, especially in order to understand how difficult it is to be in finals and how difficult it is to win it.
Alright, if we can get the mic to Moses here. It's behind you, too. To Moses from Far Post.
Greetings, Coach. Moses from Far Post. Hard luck on the result. Coach, towards the end of the first half, you had a lot of control. You dominated. In the second half, as it progressed, that sort of changed. How much of an impact did the substitution of Makaula and Mahopa, who was having a good game, have?
How do you want me to measure that thing with the result? The evidence had a problem with the hamstring. He was asking for the sub. We have to. It was a moment where we want to give the team with the upcoming subs, also with Karim and with KB, a little bit even more of control and more presence in the box to arrive in the last 20-25 minutes with more options to win the match than Chiefs, and not going to an extra time. We didn't want to go to an extra time today. The shadow. So it was the same with Cash, with Makaula. It was done. We have to do the sub in that particular moment, and we can choose between be a little bit more conservative or take a little bit more of risk. Our nature is go for the game. We don't want to extend that period much more. I think we thought that we have those 20-25 minutes to really put Chiefs in a corner, and eventually it didn't work. We, like you said, we lost a little bit of control in that period of the match, and that's it.
Mr. Gleason?
Coach, can I ask you, what's tougher, losing the semi-final in the Champions League or today?
Both.
Similar?
Yeah,
Same?
and against Sekukune. And each and every game that we lose, you're asking me, you can ask the players the way they feel. For me, it's the same. For me, every game is an opportunity to beat somebody, and when you don't do it and you are competitive, you don't sleep. And I understand that today is a big game, it's a cup final, it's losing. And tomorrow we go again, because Tuesday we're going to be tested one more time in the league, and this is football, this is sport, this is competition. And losing one final like today is an opportunity for everyone to understand how difficult it is to win the finals. And what this group did in the past, 5 finals in a row, it's something exceptional. It's something that we have to give value. But going back to your question, Mark, I cannot tell you which one is more painful. The pain is the same, because the illusion, the motivation, your expectations, the way you visualize your day today is different than the way that is going to end.
Mhlati?
Good evening, Coach, and congratulations on the result.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Coach, it's a bit of a cliche, but I guess now the focus becomes trying to finish the season strong because you are still in the discussions for the league championship.
In a few days, and then Galaxy, and so on. So, like I said, we don't have time to feel sorry. The PT party must finish tomorrow morning and start to prepare the next one because it's important to win the next match after a day like today. And again, we try everything to be the champions during the whole competition. We really wanted to do, how do you say, this back to back, but we couldn't. Chiefs did it better than us in some particular moments, and that's why they are celebrating now.
Okay, well, last two quick ones, Temba, and then Tashi.
Coach, I'm looking at the young players that you have who are used to winning, and it's probably the first time most of them, even the graduates that you took from DDC, experiencing this because always they get to win trophies with you. How do you then deal with them going forward, knowing that you still need them even on Tuesday against the RF?
Just do the same things that we do when we win. Nothing is gonna change. We will cry a little bit tonight, metaphorically, and tomorrow we have to group. We have to travel back to Yogurt. We have to recover. That's the way to help them to understand that this is part of our job. It's part of the competition. And like I said, we cannot feel so sorry about ourselves. We know, or if we don't, we will know soon why we were not the team that we wanted to be today. Probably Chiefs have some responsibility on that. I think they had a fantastic journey in the Nedbank. They got rid of Stellenbosch, Mamelodi Sundowns in the semi-final, Orlando Pirates in the final. So we have to also give credit to the opponent. It's not only that, like I said many times, we can say that we were so bad or stuff like that, but then we are undermining a little bit the opponent as well. And I think Chiefs proposed a good fight today, and in that space they did some good things, and that's why they are the champion.
Tashrik, News 24. Coach, commiserations. Coach, you said earlier, not so long ago, that Sekune, as well as the Champions League, as well as today, that was sort of like a bump, I guess, in your road that has been now 3 years. Just looking at the past 3 years as a whole, like, how do you just sum up your legacy as Orlando Pirates head coach?
That's gonna be you in the future, and tomorrow, and after tomorrow, and the fans, and I don't know who else. For me, the important is my player. I don't really mind about everybody else's opinion. The only thing that matters for me is what my players and the people who's working with me thinks about me as a person, as a coach, and that's the legacy for me. Then there's the fans who I think, and they extremely proud of the development of this team during these 3 years, the dignity, the professionalism, the competitiveness of this group among the 3 seasons, the trophies as well, the experiences in the Champions League, the new players to admire, to have in their heart. There's a lot of things positive about my club, about my team, and that's the most important thing. Me personally, I just want to be remembered by these people like a good person. That's it. They have me here forever, and they know. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I think that's a good note to end it. Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you.